Hi, welcome to the Energetic Connection. I'm Carlos Fernandez, and today we're gonna talk about our dirty body, our air body, our mind. We came here to live a human experience, but we came here without memory from who we are. And you have to learn how to interact with this planet. And who is responsible for that? Our dirty body, our mind. Our mind begins to learn and learning how to interact with this world. And the first movement in this process is the first reality, the reality of our family. We know the world, the first things that we know came from our families. The way that your family saw the world, the way that your family has ideologies regarding to this world, and the ways your family interact with this world. So you begin to saw the world by the eyes of your family, and your mind begin to learn how to interact with your family and build a personality to interact with your family. And this is the process that the mind have, learning how to create personalities, masks, the way to interact with the realities that we live, because we are without memory. This memory, our consciousness, takes time to awake. So your mind begins to take control of everything. The second movement, the second reality that we live is the reality of the school, the learning reality, the way we know the things we learn. And the school prepare us to the working area, the working time of our life, to prepare us to our jobs. And the way you interact with your learning process, the way you interact with the friends that you begin to take, because the first movement, the first part of your life, you live just with your family. And the second part, you're gonna begin to live with your friends, school friends. And after that, you begin to know how to interact with your working friends. You begin to learn with your mind, and your mind creates the second personality. That's the personality that interact with these two areas. The third area of our reality that your mind begin to know how to interact with is the social area. The way that you are in a certain culture, you have something knowledge regarding politics, economics, and all the things that the society that you are in begin to teach you how to interact and how to conduct your life in this society. And the mind gonna create a personality to interact with this reality, the social reality. And the last reality that we have is the way that your mind gonna begin to know how to interact with the persons that you have love and sexual relationship. The way you interact with this relationship, the way we interact with love and sexual contact is the way that your mind creates your personality. We have different personalities in your mind, because your mind have a personality to your family, a personality to your work, a personality to interact with the society, and a personality to interact with your companion, the person that you are loved with and have sexual relationships. This is the square of the earth. All of these four realities is common for everybody, and we have to learn to interact with these four realities, and your mind create four personalities to interact with these realities. The fifth reality that your mind has certain difficulty to know and to discover is your vocation, your gifts, your talents, the thing that you do best, your differential. But your mind depends on how you have learned and understand the word, try to put sometimes money in front of your vocation because you're working something that you don't like. So this is not your vocation. You're doing just to survive, to have money. If you do your vocation, maybe it's not the worth job, but if you do your vocation, you're gonna earn. Step by step, you're gonna earn, and you're gonna earn a lot of money. Don't be afraid of that, okay? So, you are in the center of this. And since you begin to grow in this teenage time, your consciousness begin to awake. And the society don't like this moment because when you are teenage, you begin to question the things. Who am I aside the society? Who am I aside my family? Who am I aside my job and my study, my knowledge? Who am I aside my companion? So, in this society, when this teenage begin to question who are then, the society don't like this and try to put all of the teenagers in a box, in a square, because they don't like us to be autonomous. Autonomy is a thing that the society don't want you to become with. So, using here the energetic map, I'm gonna show, you can see here in this energetic map that we have a circle of energy in your mind, okay? This circle of energy have 12 energies, and this circle have all the informations regarding to our human evolution and take us similar, equal in the human race. The energies that are inside and have these connections are the energies that gonna receive the informations regarding to the knowledge that your mind get from the family area, from the family reality, from the school and the working reality, from the social reality, and from the intimacy reality. And these energies and this ring here are your ego. So this knowledge and the things that you learn in the mind process, you have difficult to know who you really are. You have difficult to awake because you have already a lot of informations and a lot of informations that your mind creates to you and don't want you to take control of your life. And the mind all the times try to take you back. If you try to awake, if you try to move, if you try to improve yourself, if you try to make difference, notice that all the time there's something that your mind try to do to say, forget about it, you're not gonna do this. So I begin to have the same pattern that I have in the past because this ring here and these energies here have all the informations regarding to your pattern. So that's why a lot of times you try to make things different, like doing exercise, simple things. It's very difficult because of these energies and because of this ring. So that's the way the mind learns, that's the way the mind creates the personalities and interact with our four realities and have difficult to discover the 50 reality that's our vocation and don't want that us awake and discover who we really are. I hope you have a very pleasant moment in your truth, here and now. Peace, love, energy, consciousness, gratitude be with God.